I welcome you all to this statistics class. I'm Miss Vandana Gupta, Assistant Professor of Mathematics. We have started with Unit 3, that is bivariate linear correlation and regression, which is a part of statistics, section 2. In that, the first subunit, that is correlation analysis, we had already started. So in my last lecture, I had given you the definition of correlation, what are different types of correlation, and what is scatter diagram. This is what we did in the last class. That if there are two variables, that means if you are given a bivariate data, then you would like to find out, is there any correlation between the two variables? If at all there is a correlation, what type of correlation it is? Is it positive or negative? Or if there is no correlation at all? And if there is a correlation, how to calculate the value of that correlation, which is called as coefficient of correlation. We have seen with the help of scatter diagram, we can find out the type of correlation between the two variables. In scatter diagram, what we do, we take one of the values of the given variable on the x-axis and the other values on the y-axis, and then we plot those corresponding points xy on the plane. And from the pattern of the points, we can find out what type of correlation they have. Positive correlation means x and y both are varying in the same direction. If x is increasing, y is also increasing. If x is decreasing, y is also decreasing. That is called positive correlation. If x and y are varying in the same direction, then we say that the two variables are positively correlated. If they are varying in the negative direction, that means if x is increasing, y is decreasing. Or if x is decreasing, y is increasing, then we say that the variables are negatively correlated. And if they are not at all related to each other, we say there is no correlation between the two variables. Then we have seen from the pattern of the, see this, positive correlation will show this type of pattern. Negative correlation will show this type of pattern. And if the points are scattered in a haphazard manner, which do not show any type of pattern, we say there is no correlation between the two variables. Perfect positive correlation means the values, all the points will lie on the line, which is running from lower left corner to the upper right corner. If see the figure here, if the points are lying on the line like this, we say there is a perfect negative correlation. But this scatter diagram will only give you the type of correlation. It will not give you the value of the correlation. So the value or the magnitude of the correlation is calculated by using a formula, which is called Karl-Pearson's coefficient of correlation, and it is given by R, small r. Coefficient of correlation is the extent or the measurement of the correlation between the two variables. So this formula, Karl-Pearson's of coefficient of correlation, which is given by covariance of xy divided by sigma x into sigma y. Covariance of xy is given by summation of x minus x bar into y minus y bar divided by capital N. That means it is the average of the product of the differences of x values from the mean and y values from the mean. And if you take the average, that is called the covariance. Similarly, you already know what is standard deviation and standard deviation of x, standard deviation of y. If in this formula, you put the values of covariance sigma x and sigma y, then the same formula is will convert into this. So you have an alternate formula to calculate the coefficient of correlation. On the basis of this formula, we have calculated coefficient of correlation in the last lecture, where these values were given to you. So this problem we have already done in the last class. Similarly, if in the formula you put the values of x bar and y bar, you know what is x bar? It is the mean of x values. Y bar is the mean of y values. Okay. So x bar is summation of x divided by total values, and y bar is summation of y divided by total values. So if you put these values in the formula and expand this or multiply these two brackets, then you will get a rather a simplified version of the formula, which is very useful when you are given the actual values of x and y in the tabular form. So this is the formula which we are going to use when you are given the values of x and y in a tabular form, and if you are asked to find out the coefficient of correlation between these two variables. So today we are going to solve the problem based on this formula. Okay. So let us take the problem. Calculate Carl Pearson's coefficient of correlation for the following data. This is Carl Pearson's. So let us write down the values of x and y. So you also write down along with me. X is 6, y is 9, x is 2, y is 11, x is 10, y is 5, x is 4, y is 8, x is 8, and y is 7. So you are given here the values of x and y. The values of x are 6, 2, 10, 4, and 8. The values of y are 9, 11, 5, 8, and 7. So in this problem, you are actually given the values of x and y. So you will apply this formula to calculate the coefficient of correlation. Now look at in this formula, what are the things we require? We require the value of capital N. Capital N means number of values in the data, number of pairs of x and y. So how many pairs of x and y you are having? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in this problem here, N, capital N is equal to 5. Okay. Now we need summation of x into y. We need summation of x, summation of y, summation of x square, and summation of y square. So we need to make 3 more columns: x into y, x square, and y square. So let us quickly do that. X into y. So 6 into 9. Complete this quickly. 54. 2 into 11, that is 22. 10 into 5, that is 50. 4 into 8, that is 32. And 8 into 7, that is 56. Quickly you can complete this column. Multiply x with y and get the answer. Whatever answer you get, write down in this column. X square. These are the values of x. So you have to take the square of that. So first value is of x is 6. So 6 square, that is 36. 2 square, that is 4. 10 square, that is 100. Then 4 square, that is 16. And 8 square, that is 64. Okay. So you can quickly complete the column of x square. Now y square. These are the values of y. Okay, this is my column of y. I want y square. So first value is 9. 9 square, that is 9 into 9, that is 81. 11 square, it is 121. 5 square, that is 25. 8 square, that is 64. 7 square, that is 49. Okay, so you can complete the all the columns. Okay, now what you want is you want the summation of all the columns. So in the last row, we can write the summation. Maybe I can use a different color for that. Okay, so the last row, we are writing the sum. So summation of x values. Six plus 2 plus 10 plus 4 plus 8 gives us 30. So summation of x values is equal to 30. Summation of y values. 9 plus 11 plus 5 plus 8 plus 7. How much? You will get 40. Okay. summation of x into y values. So 54 plus 22 plus 50 plus 32 plus 56, it gives you 240. Then summation of x squared, 36 plus 4 plus 100 plus 16 plus 64, it gives you 220. Then summation of y square, 81 plus 121 plus 25 plus 64 plus 49, it gives you 340. Okay, so we have calculated the sum of each column. Now what we have to do, just put all the values in the formula. Okay, so capital N, as we know, it is 5. So 5 into summation of x into y. See this summation of x into y. This is here 240. 240 minus summation of x is 30. Summation of y is 40 divided by square root of capital N is 5 into summation of x square. See, look at here. This is summation of x square. So 2 into 20 minus summation of x whole square. Summation x is this 30. So it is 30 square. Okay. Next square root, capital N, it is 5 into summation of y square is 340 minus summation of y is 40 and the square of that. Okay. See what I've done. Capital N is 5, summation of x into y. So look at x into y column. What was its summation? 240. So 240 minus summation of x, it was 30. Summation of y values is 40. So 30 into 40 divided by square root of capital N is 5. This is summation of x square. So sum of x square values. This is the column for x square. You want sum of this. That is 220. So 5 into 220 minus, what is this? It is summation of x square. Many students, they get confused here. It is summation of x square. So summation x means first column, sum of first column, that is 30. So we need 30 square. Okay. Similarly, in the next square root, capital N is 5. Summation of y square, it is 340. 5 into 340 minus summation of y whole square. Summation of y is 40. Look at here. So it is 40 square. Okay. So after you complete the table, your next step is to put the values in the formula. Now do the calculation. 5 into 214. This is equal to 1070 minus 30 into 40. That is equal to 1200 divided by 5 into 220. That is 1100 minus 30 square, that is 900. Next square root, 5 into 340, that is 1700 minus 40 square, that is 1600. Okay. So 5 into 214, it is 1070. 30 into 40, it is 1200. In the denominator, square root 5 into 220 is 1100 minus 30 square is 900. Next square root, 5 into 340, 1700. 40 square, 1600. Simplify now. So numerator 1070 minus 1200. That gives you minus 130. Minus 130. Numerator you are getting in negative. Okay. Then 1100 minus 900. That is 200. So it is square root of 200. In the next square root, 1700 minus 1600, that is square root of 100. Okay. Now what you have to do is, this minus is in the numerator, we can write in the middle. I mean, minus 130 divided by what is square root of 200? So square root of 200 is equal to 14.14. Take only 2 decimal places. 14.14, and square root of 100, that is 10. Okay. Now what you have to do is 14.4 multiply by 14.14 multiply by 10, that will give you 141.4. Now finally what you have to do, 130 divided by 141.4. So that gives you 130 divided by 141.4. That gives you 0.913. So you can say 92. And it is in minus. Correct? So it is minus 130 divided by 141.4. So that is minus 0.92. Okay. And therefore, the coefficient of correlation R is minus 0.92. After you calculate, you can check your value of R should be between -1 and +1. Here you are getting the answer negative. So that shows that there is a negative correlation between the variables X and Y. Let us now solve the next problem. Calculate Carl Pearson's coefficient of correlation. For the following data. So here you are given the data regarding the marks in 2 subjects, marks in English and marks in economics. The marks are given as 10, 8, 2, 4, 5, 4, 7, 8, 9, 5, 4, 3, 8, and 7. So these are the marks obtained by some, how many pairs of values we are having? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So marks of 7 students in English and economics. You may call marks in English as X and marks in economics as Y. Okay. So the values are 10 marks in English, 10, 2, 5, 7, 9, 4, and 8. And marks in economics, 8, 4, 4, 8, 5, 3, and 7. You have to find out the correlation between marks in English and marks in economics. So as usual, we will have to make 3 columns for X into Y, X square, and Y square. Okay. So quickly we will do it. X into Y. So 10 into 8, that is 80. 2 into 4, 8. 5 into 4, 20. 7 into 8, 56. 9 into 5, 45. 4 into 3, 12. And 8 into 7, that is 56. So quickly you can complete the column. Okay. Then X square. These are the values of X. X square, 10 square, that is 100. 2 square, that is 4. 5 square, that is 25. 7 square, 49. 9 square, 81. 4 square, 60. 8 square, 64. Okay. These are the X values, correct? 10 square, 100. 2 square, 4. 5 square, 25. 7 square, 49. 9 square, 81. 4 square, 16. And finally, again, 8 last one, 8 square, that is 64. Okay. Now find out Y square. These are your Y values. Okay. 8 square. So let us write down. 8 square, 64. 4 square, 16. 4 square, again 16. Then 8 square, 64. 5 square, 25. 3 square, 9. And 7 square, 49. Okay. So we have calculated the column Y square. Okay. Now what you want? You want the sum of all these columns. So in the last row, we will write down the sum. Okay. So last row, maybe I may use the next, a different color, summation. So sum of this X column, sum of X values, that is 10 plus 2 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9 plus 4 plus 8. That gives me 45. So summation of X column is 45. What is summation of Y columns? 8 plus 4 plus 4 plus 8 plus 5 plus 3 plus 7. It gives me 39. Summation of XY column, that is 80 plus 8 plus 20 plus 56 plus 45 plus 12 plus 56. 80 plus 8 plus 20 plus 56 plus 45 plus 12 plus 56. It gives me 277. Okay. Now summation of X square, 100 plus 4 plus 25 plus 49 plus 81 plus 16 plus 64. It gives me 339. Okay. Now last one, summation of y square. 64 plus 16 plus 16 plus 64 plus 25 plus 9 plus 49. That gives us 243. Okay. So we have completed the table. Now what we have to do is apply the formula. So let us write down the formula. So R is given by capital N into summation of xy minus summation of x into summation of y divided by square root of capital N into summation of x square minus summation of x whole square in the other square root capital N into summation of y square minus summation of y whole square. What is the value of capital N here? Capital N in this problem is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 pairs of values of x and y. Look at here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So capital N is 7. Capital N is 7 into summation of xy. What is summation of xy? Summation of x into y, that is 277. Okay, and summation x is 45, 39. So 277 and this is 45 and 39. So it is 277 minus 45 into 39 divided by square root of 7 into 277, 45 to 30. Summation of x square is 339 and this is 243. 339 and 243. Okay. So 339 and it is 243. 243 minus summation of x is 45. So 45 square. And this is minus summation y is 39. So 39 square. Okay. So look at what I've done. See, I've just put the values in the formula. In the denominator, capital N is 7. Summation x square. Summation x square is 339 and summation y square is 243. So 339 and 243. 339 and 243. And the summation x is 45 and summation y is 39. So 45 and 39 square. Okay. Now what we have to do is we have to simplify this. Okay. So maybe I can use the calculator. Okay. Here. So 7 into 277. So 7 into 277. 277. 7 into 277. That gives me 1939. Correct? Then it is, wait a minute. Next is 45 into 39. So let us calculate that. 45 into 39. 39. That is equal to 1755. Okay, so this is 1755. Okay, 45 into 39. That is 1755. Down 7 into 339. So you can see 7 into 339. That gives you 2373 minus 45 square. So that also you can do 45 square. So you can see here 45 and this is square. So 2025. Okay. 2025. So 2025 into square root of 7 into 243. 7 into 243. That is 1701 minus 39 square. So it is 39 into 39. That is 1521. Okay. Correct. Now let us simplify this. So 1939 minus 1755. I'll write here itself. 1939 minus 1755. That is 184. So in the numerator, you are getting 184. 1939 minus 1755 is 184. Square root 2373. 2373 minus 2025. 2025. That gives you 348. Square root of 348. Next square root 1701 minus 1521. Okay, that gives you square root of 180. Look at what we are doing. 1939 minus 1755, it is 184. 2373 minus 2025 is 348. And 1701 minus 1521 is 180. Okay, now we have to find out the square root of these numbers. So we want square root of 348. Okay, so here it is square root. So 348, 348, we want square root. So it is coming 18.65. Okay, you have to take up to 2 decimal places. 18.654. So you can take 18.65. Okay, so this is 184 divided by 18.65. 18.65. Okay, next square root is 180. Square root of 180. So the next one is square root of 180. So 180 and the square root. So that is 13.41. 13.416. So we can take up to 2 decimal places. So 13.42 I can take. Okay. So 13.42. Correct. Now, lastly, what you have to do is multiply the denominators. So 18.65 multiplied by 13.42. That gives you 250.283. Finally, divide 184 by 250.283. You will get 0.735. So finally the answer is 0.735. You can write 74. Okay, take up to 2 decimal places. So the value of coefficient of correlation is coming as 0.74. This problem is there in the Manan Prakashan book, given in the exercise. Okay, so I hope it is clear. Then you can check the value of R should be between -1 and +1. Here we are getting the value of R to be positive. So that shows a positive correlation between X and Y. So today we have solved 2 problems. In one of the problem, we got the value of X to be R to be negative. And see here, in this problem, we got the value of R here, 0.92. Here we got the value of R negative. So it was showing that there is a negative correlation. And in the next problem, where the marks in English and marks in economics were given, that shows a positive correlation, 0.735. Okay. I hope you have understood this. So thank you so much.